And joining us now on the Drive Time podcast, the Dolphins' fifth-round draft choice, number 164 overall. They traded up to get him out of Boise State. He is defensive end, pass rusher extraordinaire, Curtis Weaver. Curtis, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm just blessed right now.
Well, welcome into Miami. I got to ask you, you get that phone call from the GM, the head coach, Chris Greer and Brian Flores. What was that call like for you?
It was just a blessing, like I said, just waiting for my name to be called or for my phone to be called, thinking your phone's broken through the whole process. But I was just waiting for that call at the end of the day.
Well, Curtis, I'm a West Coast guy, so I love watching you out in that blue turf out here in the Mountain West. And when I watch you, I can't help but recognize that childlike love for the game. Like, where does that come from in you?
It just comes from the competition aspect of wanting to win. Through all my years of playing football since I've been 5, always wanted to win the little things in life. Every day is a competition I take it in. So, like, making a play or doing some great stuff on the field gets me hyped up.
I found an article on The Athletic. It was written by David Southern. It was last summer. And here's a quote from a couple of your teammates, DeAndre Pierce and Chris Hatada. "Just a big kid, a goofball." How do you respond to those claims?
Just trying to mold the team together, get our team chemistry up, doing my part in that. I feel like, but I learned how to do it on and off the field was the biggest thing coming from my freshman year of college to my end of career at college. So that's what that means.
Yeah, absolutely. We love to see that. And from that same article on The Athletic, he starts the article with a story about your mom saying the best way to describe you when you approached her with the serious demeanor, like you had to have a serious talk with her, but then you dropped a joke on her. Can you tell us that story?
It was we were watching some movie. I got it from some movie, I think. And then it was like nighttime. And then got on my phone and like pretend I was on the phone. It was a time for a joke, I felt like. And then I just dropped it. She asked, what's wrong? And I said, and I was like, kept nodding my head. And she was like, what's wrong? And I just said, I'm Batman. And then called it a day. And then she slapped me.
You probably get a few of those slaps over the course of your life, right?
All good. Love taps.
Yeah, there you go. Are you familiar at all with Christian Wilkins? Because he kind of has a similar personality, and now you're joining his defensive line room.
Oh, yeah. His personality is probably crazy. Seeing him over marketing, media at Clemson, too. He went viral a little bit, but looking forward to meeting him.
Well, I want to ask you, Curtis, we're talking about a bunch of jokes here and stuff, but I do want to talk to you about your on-field prowess, the all-time Mountain West sack leader at Boise State. What are the Dolphins getting here in Curtis Weaver, the football player?
A guy who just go keep his head down and get to work quickly, learn the playbook, get to know the team, and just do my part.
I want to go back to that Athletic article one more time because there's a great quote in there about after you lost that game against Fresno in 2018, you had this quote, "You'll get goofy, Curtis, but once we're between the lines, strap on the helmet. It's going to be a long day." Talk to us about your ability to flip that switch once you get on the field.
For that, I would say when we're not on the field yet, warm-ups in the locker room, trying to be as mellow as I can. You don't want to be tight, stressful before the game. I live by comfortable and confident when you step on the field. So just loosening it out, playing some Candy Crush before the game, having fun. And then when you step on the field, it's time to go. Everything you did for it through the week.
We talk about your production at Boise State. Last year, you played 820 snaps. According to Pro Football Focus, 739 of those were outside the tackle in the 5-tech or beyond. Do you feel comfortable condensing inside and playing multiple spots?
Yeah, I feel comfortable at multiple spots, just waiting for where the coaches want me to play, and then I'm going to go from there.
And your production, like I talked about, irrefutable. I want to read you your pressure rates the last 3 years. Again, according to Pro Football Focus, 18.6%, 21.6%, and then last year, again, up over 20%. What trait of yours do you think it is that makes you so damn productive?
I wouldn't know. It's just a God's gift, I feel like, at the end of the day. That's how I feel. God gave me something, and I'm running away with it.
Curtis, we appreciate it. One more question for you. When you're not on the football field, when you're out having a day off, what do you do for fun?
Play video games, customize shoes, and collect shoes.
What is your go-to video game?
Right now is Call of Duty. I play 2K2, a little UFC.
I've talked to several of your teammates, your veteran teammates, and they say the exact same thing, Call of Duty and 2K. So you're going to have some competition in that aspect. And Preston Williams, our receiver, is really into fashion too. So maybe you guys can link up on the shoe designs. Curtis, we appreciate your time here, man, today. Congratulations on the draft pick, and we're thrilled to have you in Miami, man.
I appreciate you. Thank you.